Hey, hello, this is the first video for me for 2024. Happy New Year to you guys. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about wheel studs for the Triumph Stag. So here you can see I have 5 wheel studs, and let's walk through them. The 2 on the left hand side are for the Y wheels, and the 2 on the right hand side are for alloy wheels. And I'll talk about this one in a minute. Now if you notice, but for the 2 studs are actually slightly different, machine different. You can see this one has a taller shoulder than this one, and here you can see the same thing, a taller shoulder, and this one. This is actually for the rear, and you'll notice that what will happen is the rear brake drum fits over this, and in this one as well the rear brake drum fits over this. Again, these 2 are for Y wheels, these 2 are for regular alloys. And again, this is for the front because you have a hub but you don't have a drum. And again, this one is also for the front because you don't have a drum on the hub. Now, what's happening, and I haven't 100% confirmed it, but when you get new wheel studs, you get this type on the right hand side, which if you look carefully is different. The base is different, it's flat, whereas the original Stag studs are tapered, but these are the ones that are being sold aftermarket. Now I have wire wheels, original wire wheels on my 71 one of my 71 Stags, and the problem with this aftermarket stud is that it won't go through the original hub, the hub adapter for the splined wheels. And so what people do is they drill out a hole, and then this one is a scrap one, but I do recall this one was drilled out, so as you can see it does fit, but the original bolts, they don't go through. This is the original bolt for that, and it just sort of sits like this. So what I've determined is that if you have alloy wheels for the front, you can get away with this type because you don't have the adapter for the Y wheels to go on there. So here you can sort of get an idea, put a scale at the back just to give you a rough idea of lengths of these studs. But I found out that I think this is the only type you can get now, and it will work, but as I said, if you have an adapter, you'll have to drill out the hole for the adapter. Just adding that I think Tony Hart, who passed away I think in 2023, he was making the correct wheel studs for the front. I don't know if they're available through Ingenuity where he was working with, but maybe not. But anyway, you can still get away with this type. It will work, but as you see, it's flat and not tapered. But it seems like that's the only option you have. Just adding another thing to this part of the video is, as I mentioned, this one here is an aftermarket front wheel stud. As you can see, the height is the same as the original front. If someone can let me know what's available for the rear, can you get the original rear styles, or are the originals similar to the front? So I don't have any samples to compare, but if somebody knows, appreciate some feedback. Thanks.